As the sun sets on Salem this Monday, Days of Our Lives promises a stormy blend of emotional confrontations, rekindled relationships, and secrets that threaten to upend the lives of some of the most beloved characters. For viewers who have followed these characters for decades, the upcoming episode brings high drama and classic soap opera tension that is both nostalgic and fresh. Let's take a deeper dive into what awaits our favorite Salem residents. In the aftermath of the shooting that left DiMera clinging to life, the DiMera family is splintering under the weight of buried truths and emotional wounds. Johnny DiMera, EJ's son, is struggling to reconcile what he knows about his father with what he's just discovered about his own origins. Having recently learned the harsh truth about his conception, how his father violated his mother, Johnny is spiraling. His anger runs deep, and although he managed to open up to his mother, Sami, during a rare heart-to-heart, it hasn't been enough to soothe the bitterness that festers inside him. Sami had hoped that her words and warmth would help Johnny come to terms with the past. She reminded him that holding on to vengeance would only destroy him in the long run. And while Johnny nodded and thanked her, it's clear his internal struggle is far from over. His wife, Chanel, senses it too. At first, she tries to be understanding, standing by his side as he tries to process the trauma. But a creeping doubt begins to plague her. Could Johnny have been the one who shot EJ? Could his fury have pushed him to commit the unthinkable? This unsettling possibility begins to weigh heavily on Chanel, and as she observes Johnny's increasingly withdrawn behavior and evasive answers, she starts to fear that her husband might be harboring a terrible secret. Meanwhile, Sami has more than just her son's turmoil to contend with. She finds herself back in the company of a man who once meant the world to her, Rafe Hernandez. The circumstances surrounding their reunion are far from simple. Rafe has been reeling from the chaos caused by the confusion with Arnold Feniger, an identity mix-up that brought back memories of past trauma, and the ongoing tension with Jada Hunter. Sami steps in as a shoulder to lean on, offering Rafe both comfort and a safe space to open up. The connection between Rafe and Sami is undeniable. Though they've hurt each other in the past, their bond remains strong, maybe stronger than ever. As they sit and reminisce, talk through their pain, and share their fears, a spark reignites. By the time the evening winds down, that spark turns into a flame. Passion overcomes caution, and Rafe and Sami give in to their emotions. A kiss quickly escalates into something more, and in the episodes that follow, fans will see the two former lovers find their way into each other's arms once again. But while love is being rediscovered on one side of town, fury is erupting on the other. Xander Kyriakis finds himself in a blind rage when he discovers that Vivian Alamein has been released from prison and has taken up residence at the Kyriakis mansion. To Xander, it's a betrayal of the highest order, a threat to everything the family has built. The idea of Vivian walking free, especially when she should be behind bars, is more than he can tolerate. What Xander doesn't know is that Vivian is pulling the strings behind the scenes with cunning precision. She possesses a letter, a forged one, that could change everything for the Kyriakis legacy. If the truth about that letter ever comes out, it could devastate the entire family and ruin reputations. Xander's rage is already bubbling beneath the surface, but once he learns about the deception, that rage may become uncontrollable. Behind closed doors, Vivian is wasting no time asserting her dominance. She corners Philip and warns him that if he fails to meet her demands, she'll unleash the contents of the forged letter. She paints a chilling picture of his downfall, social, professional, and personal, if he doesn't cooperate. Vivian's threats aren't idle. She has the power and the willingness to destroy everything in her path. And she's not stopping with Philip. Before the week is over, she'll confront Xander directly. The confrontation is set to explode, and viewers can expect fireworks as Vivian lays out her terms and Xander decides whether to fight back or be consumed by the very fury she's provoked. Meanwhile, the Brady household is under quiet siege of its own. Roman Brady has been trying to keep things together, but that becomes harder when his son Rex stumbles upon a hidden gun in an upstairs drawer, Kate's gun. The same kind of gun that could have been used in EJ's shooting. Roman has publicly supported Kate, insisting to Rex that she's innocent, but privately, cracks are starting to form in his confidence. There's something about that gun, something about that night, that Roman can't shake. Flashes of memory, moments of doubt, and a growing unease are creeping in. Could Kate have had a motive? Was there something she didn't tell him? He loves his wife deeply, but the possibility that she might be involved in something so dark shakes him. Roman decides to confront Kate, but he does it cautiously. He doesn't come out accusing her, at least not directly. Instead, he starts asking questions. Questions about the night of EJ's shooting, about what she was doing, and whether she noticed anything strange. Kate, ever composed, tries to stay calm, but Roman's pointed inquiries are hard to dodge. The tension between them rises, and though Kate maintains her innocence, it's clear this is only the beginning of a larger unraveling. Back in the DiMera mansion, as Ed remains unconscious, his family members navigate treacherous waters of grief, blame, and suspicion. With Johnny a potential suspect, and Kate's weapon possibly connected to the crime, the web of lies and secrets grows tighter. Salem has always been a town of hidden truths and broken loyalties, but this week, the stakes are higher than ever. Relationships are being tested, trust is eroding, and new alliances are forming in the shadows. The past is never truly buried, and for the residents of Salem, the ghosts of old betrayals may come knocking louder than ever before. Stay tuned, because Days of Our Lives is just getting started, and Monday's episode is the spark that will ignite a firestorm of drama in the weeks to come.